Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Monday evening community call. This is Gregory and Robin back home here in Bozeman, Montana. And so sorry we missed you last week. We had a special surprise planned for you on last Monday night's call. We gathered together in Kai Jacobson's stateroom on the cruise ship. Robin and I and a number of other top leaders and recorded a really cool video message for you that we were going to play Monday Night Live when this call was scheduled to happen. And I just got to tell you, the internet connections on a cruise ship are not like the internet connections at home. So I tried till about 12:30 at night, and I finally says, you know what, we're not going to be able to do this. So but we did post that video. It's only a short video. It's about 5 minutes long. We did post it in the Live Younger Facebook group. So you could go liveyoungerfb.com. And I would just assume most of you or all of you that are on the call here with us tonight are probably members and can check that out. And there's some other videos we're going to be posting there. Also, we got some really cool videos of David giving a talk on the cruise ship. We're not going to give a summary of highlights of the cruise tonight because a lot of our partners that are on the cruise with us are still on the way home. And so we just wanted, so next week we're going to have a number of guests going to be on just sharing some highlights from the cruise. And also we have our Senior Vice President of Global Sales, Ryan Barson, is going to be joining us next Monday evening. So you're going to want to be sure to join us next Monday evening. But here we are. Monday, August 19th, and we have a few things we're going to share with you when the echo's over. Robin's sitting next to me, and we have dueling computers, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So that being said, Robin, you want to turn your camera on, say hello? There you are.
Oh, technology, I tell ya. Hi, everybody. You know what? I really missed you. We missed you. It was, I mean, we were with our Lifeway family from all over the world, and it's so amazing to, see these people we love and care about that live all over the world. The group from Taiwan, they don't speak much English, but they are just so sweet. And I just always want to hold your hand and take pictures and smile, and it's so precious to be with people. And but we missed you, a lot of you, and we're glad to be back. And we got a bunch of things to go over tonight.
Yeah.
But the cruise was amazing. Lifewave continues to spoil us time after time after time. We've been gifted abundantly in so many ways, and the biggest gift is that we get to help change lives. And we're in the right place at the right time. And listening to David, it's almost an hour-long talk he did on whatever morning that was. I think it was Friday morning, Thursday. I don't remember what morning it was, but if you've ever been on a cruise, you lose track of time. But when you get in the elevator, they tell you what day it is.
On the floor, on the carpet, there's this little insert that they change every day. And you walk in, you look down and go, oh, it's Tuesday. Oh, it's Wednesday, because they all blend together. I'm sure we're not the only ones that happens to, which is why they put it on the floor in the elevators. But so we've got some, wish you could have been there with us, and hope many of you can be with us in Punta Cana. We're going to talk about that a little bit tonight. But before we do, I just wanted to jump ahead. And most of you already know, hopefully you saw the newsletter came out, that Be the Light, which is the conference in October, our international conference, virtual tickets are now available. The conference is sold out. And Robin, do you want to talk briefly about this?
Sure. You can still be with us if you don't have a ticket, and transferring tickets is easier than ever. And they suggest that you get, if you are transferring, that you do it by the end of this month. So there's about 11 days? I don't know how many days left. 11? Yeah, till the end of the month. So if you are transferring a ticket or receiving someone from someone else, they ask that it be done by the end of this month. But you can be with us virtually. It's $129, which is great. This is the time to start we still have plenty of time to planning your watch parties and, getting together with people. So, exciting times ahead. And the tickets, there you go. This is an important date. I hope everyone pays attention to that date, September 18th. If you want to be recognized formally at the conference, then you want to make sure that you're at that next rank before September 18th to get your award. And September 15th, let's see.
It's a little
Oh,
confusing. It had,
No, I thought it was the 15th and then it said the 18th. So I think it is actually is the 15th.
Mhm.
And I do want to mention to everyone, because the group is so large this year, it's 6,000. There will not be a dinner on Saturday night. They will have a gala reception for recognition. And we have a new events manager who's very experienced putting on very large events many times a year. So we're very excited to meet Josh and see what he does. But David is he's so excited he can hardly stand himself about what's coming up at the conference. And we are the company is releasing a new platform. And a platform is different than a product. It's definitely a new technology that will enhance the benefits of everything. He didn't tell us much, but he did say that in the clinical trials, he's never had this happen before. They've had very high results in 95%. He's never had 100% benefits. And guess what? It happens in an average of 15 seconds. So we're like, oh my gosh, we're already the fastest growing company of its kind in the world, and who knows what's going to happen after this. All right.
So I do want to point out one other thing about ticket transfers and being recognized. This is a little twist. For those of you that are achieving manager or above and want to be recognized at the conference and don't have a ticket, and you're going to buy one from someone who does, because there's a lot of tickets floating around. People reserve them, pre-purchase them. There are tickets available. This is new information. In order for the company to prepare appropriately, they ask that all ticket transfers are accomplished by August 31st if you want to be recognized. Okay. So just bear that in mind. So if you don't have a ticket and you're going to get one and you're going to be recognized as a first-time rank achiever at manager above since last conference, make sure you get that ticket transfer done before the end of the month, which is 11 days from now. It's actually 12 days if you consider there's 31 days in August.
And I do want to answer a question that's in the chat. Donna asked, who do we need to tell if we want to be recognized? You don't need to tell anyone, you just have to get there. So get to that next rank and the company knows. Believe me, they know. Okay.
Okay. So the next thing we want to talk about is Punta Cana.
Oh my goodness.
13 days left to the close of registration or qualification for Punta Cana. Do you want to talk about that, honey?
Punta points. So what we have in Live Younger Success in the What's New section is the Punta Point Count Tracker. And it looks like this. And it is in Live Younger Success. And I just revisited ours and I saw what we have left, and we're going to make it. We're definitely going to make it. We got a little work left to do, but we're going to make it. Excuse me, this is going to be really valuable, because if the points that show up in your back office are not the points you think you have record of them on your Punta Point counter. So the things to really look at right now, because we don't have that much time left, and there's 13 days as it shows. So this is a good time to go back to those people that you went to early on that said they wanted to go for it and see where they are, because they could be rank advancements for you, and check in with that one. But also go to your back office under organization and personally enrolled, and you can sort by rank, and that'll tell you which kit they have also. And if anyone has a bronze, silver, or gold kit, you can get upgrade points. Those are easy points to get. Rank advancement points can be a little more difficult, but also go into upcoming rank promotions on the organization tab and see who's close to a rank. It has to be the first time at that new rank, not qualifying at a rank they already are. So this is the main focus, is for you to know exactly where you are and where you need to be in those next 13 days. And I don't have oh yeah, I do. I have my tracker with all my numbers on it, and I know what I need left. And down at the bottom, I put it in pencil where I'm going to get those points. And I'm pretty sure I can get all of those. And thank you, Ravel, because in the newsletter it said you need 80 points to get 2 flights. It's actually 85.
Yeah, so we didn't catch that. So a little typo there. It's
And
85
that's
points.
Robin's, yeah.
Yep.
So we don't see the counter you're talking about. Okay, it is called the Punta Cana Tracker.
And every once in a while, we deliberately make mistakes, so you recognize you don't have to be perfect to succeed in this business.
Anyway, if you're going for it, and I'm going to share like a personal story here. Our sponsor, Dr. Nicholas, we sat at dinner with him every night. It was fabulous. And with Kai, who's our enroller, who gave our sponsorship to Dr. Nicholas, and Connie had this wonderful visit with Dr. Nicholas, and he wasn't even going for Punta Cana, but she helped him see how he can get there. So he's just starting, and he's going to make it.
But he has so many customers, and he's always requalifying.
Yes.
So he's been earning points. He just hasn't been tracking the
He doesn't
points.
even know where he is.
Yeah.
So she helped him strategize. And if any of you need help strategizing, reach out to your upline and put that plan together for the next 13 days. It's always nice to get there a little early, and then surprise things happen. Like we ended up missing our connecting flight by 7 minutes. We got to the gate, we ran, we're sweating from our international flight from Paris to Minneapolis. And the plane was still on the ground, but they closed the doors 15 minutes ahead and we missed it. So we had to spend the night in Minneapolis. So I'm going, well, Napoleon Hill's quote, with every adversity is the seed of equal or greater benefit. I go, there's something good to come out of this. And I wasn't looking, but on our flight back, I got really connected with our flight attendant, this young man who was wanting to go to medical school, and one thing led to another. Bottom line, he is so excited about LifeWave. And, I would love to have him on our team. He's a gem. Just a gem. He took such good care of us. So you just never know where you're going to meet someone. You keep holding that intention. Intention is so powerful. So you become a force of attraction, and people can show up out of the blue. So that's Punta Cana.
Yep. So there is time to qualify. Just set your intention. We talked about timing last week, and we left it on here this week because this is a critical time cycle as we're coming in to the third trimester, if you will, September, October, November, December. We have 4 months left and a little bit more to close out 2024 and set the stage for making 2025 the best year yet. So we just listed some of the things that are happening on September 19th. There's a ribbon cutting at the headquarters and new Welcome Center in Draper, Utah, that Robin and I and about 30 other top leaders are invited. It's an RSVP only ribbon cutting center. And then we have the October International Conference coming up. And after the conference, they will announce at the conference the availability for you and your prospects, your guests, your team to go to Salt Lake, to go to Draper, Utah, which is just south of Salt Lake, and tour the facility. And we are actually planning on maybe doing a monthly Live Younger community event in Utah at the corporate headquarters, and we'll keep you posted on that as things unfold. But now the next item on here, October next incentive trip. We kind of got this on good
insider information.
Good insider information that the next incentive trip is going to look very similar to the Punta Cana trip. And last year they started the trip qualifications as of October 1st, even though they didn't really announce them to us till the middle of the month during the conference. That's probably what's going to happen here. So I think when the qualification period ends for Punta Cana, the qualification period for the new incentive trip probably is going to begin. That'll be officially announced at the conference, and it's pretty much going to be very similar qualification points. So if you're getting in the groove, getting in the flow with the Punta points and the way that you can earn points to get to Punta Cana, even if you can't get to Punta Cana, you're learning the formula for success. And I promise you, if you've never been on a LifeWave incentive trip, once you do, you'll never miss another. They treat us absolutely like kings and queens and royalty. And
And, I was talking to someone, well, actually it was this flight attendant, but also to a few other people about these trips I've been on in the last few years. Go, what kind of company is that? I want that. And I went, oh, okay. And so really do share that in your social media when you're going on these trips, because people get really inspired by being given trips, even more than money. And when you share, there's nothing like being with people you love, your LifeWave community and family, and having such a great time, and then sharing it with your friends, and then going, I'm missing out. I want to be part of that too. And that was part of the flight attendant saying, let's see, you went to Bora Bora and just got back from the Greek Isles, and you're going to Punta Cana. I want to be with this company. So
it is great. So again, October tours of the new Welcome Center and corporate headquarters will begin after the conference. We'll find out more about that. Looking forward to seeing a lot of you in Punta Cana on that upcoming trip in November. And then the year closes out with Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and November, December can be the best 2 months of the year if you lay the foundation in September and October. So, okay, we're coming down the home stretch. The sale ends for the 30% discount on Shine and Dream as of September 1st, or when the supply is depleted. I know Robin has stocked us up because we love the Shine and Dream, especially the Dream. Robin, can't go to bed or go to sleep without it. It seems like she loves it. But I want to point this out. We had a situation with one of our leaders that they had someone in their organization that was on auto ship for the Shine and Dream, and the company did something they thought was a good idea. They canceled the auto ship and gave them the sale price, but that had a lower BV, lower price, yes, nice, but lower BV. And it took this particular manager out of qualification, which took a director out of qualification, which took a senior director out of qualification, which took a senior presidential director out of qualification. It was a dominoes effect that the company's in the process of fixing because they didn't ask for their auto ship to be canceled. But I just want to point that out to any of you that may have Shine or Dream on your monthly auto ship subscription, or have people on your team. You want to take note of that, since it'd be the last month for that product, they, when they made the decision to give you the better price, they didn't take into consideration, but the decreased BV could cause, some challenges with qualification. So I just wanted to point that out. We're working on getting that fixed for a couple of people right now.
Okay.
Okay.
So, we've been through Why LifeWave by now.
Yep.
We can continue on. Okay, these things are consistent in the last few newsletters. And this week on tomorrow night's Power of the Patch showcase, we have Dr. Annabelle Garcia Newer. She is a gem. She's a pediatrician. Love this woman. And she'll be hosted by Sunshine Rose, and then Gregory does his presentation. This is the place to bring your guests. This is what this call is for. We talk about the company, the products, the technology, David, where we're at as a company, but we also introduce, how you can get started as a customer or a brand partner. So please load up the Zoom tomorrow night. And everything else, I think, is the same, right, honey?
Yeah, actually, I do want to talk about the Thursday morning training, and I want to give you a heads up that you can be watching your emails this week for a notice by LifeWave that they are changing our enrollment packs as of October, or as of September 29th, they end. It's going to end on a Sunday and then on a Monday. And we're going to be training on that on Thursday. So be watching for the updates. Just in a nutshell, they're going to narrow it down to 3 packs. They're going to end the bronze pack, and they're going to end the platinum pack. And we're just going to have the silver, gold, and diamond packs, but they're going to have 3 new names. And there've been some slight changes in the PIB and the price and the BV, but it's the same business structure strategy. But you won't be forced to buy a pack to progress to the compensation plan. You're going to have a volume alternative now. So some really constructive changes, and we'll be discussing that in detail on the Thursday morning business training this week. So just to let you know. So when you get that email, if you have questions, join us Thursday morning and bring your questions.
All right.
Okay. And the Sunday Doc Talk.
Oh my gosh. I was on last night and I saw several of you on there. That call is so exquisitely done. I had a guest on it and her response was so professional. You know, they do such a great job of explaining the technology, answering questions, people sharing stories. Stories are always amazing. It's just so beautifully done. So it's a great call for your prospects. It's also a great call for everybody else,
Mhm.
customers and brand partners, because it builds belief, it builds credibility. You get to meet the community and say, is this where I belong? Do I feel good here? And everyone says yes, because the community is so amazing.
Okay, so Monday Morning Miracle Call. It was a great call this morning. It's available on YouTube if you want to listen to it. Not everybody can be on there live. We all usually have 100+ people on there on Monday mornings with us. And I'm happy to tell you that our Power of the Patch virtual webinar system, 7 times a week, 6 times a day, we've updated that, or the update is in process. It may still be the changes might not be fully in force until tomorrow, but we're taking the Tuesday night call that myself, Robin, and Dr. Shauna did. And for now, that's going to be the call that's going to be on all of those, 7 times 6, 42 different venues for people to watch. So that's a great recruiting tool, a very professional presentation, and that will always be updated on a regular, occasional basis.
And for those of you that haven't read, the company puts out a newsletter once a month. And in that newsletter, they actually made a very strong request that we really, they're making changes on the website. They're making changes with the tools to really honor and respect the qualification, the changes for compliance. And that's one of the reasons we're making that change, because the other Power of the Patch presentations were using the old languaging. So we are, as leaders, working really hard behind the scenes to update things, and we will be getting more tools for the app very soon. Our marketing director, Jeff Hildebrand, is no longer with the company. They have 2 amazing candidates. Well, they had 20 candidates. They whittled it down to 2. They've interviewed with David and Meredith. They love both of them. I think there might even be 3. They love them all. And so they're very excited about that. We have a new recognition manager, a new events manager. The company is staffing up with very high quality people. And, the sad news is there's several companies that are not doing well, or even changing their business model or going out of business. And we are thriving, and the company is in the hotbed of talent. So we're picking up some great people, and the future is very, very bright at LifeWave. And someone did ask a question. They didn't understand what I talked about when I talked about a platform. David talks about LifeWave being a technology company, and he is bringing forth some new technology. They're launching, they'll be launching the new nutritional product for the US in October. But the new technology is a platform, and a platform actually means that it will integrate into all the different products. It will enhance the benefits of everything else we have. So we're all excited to see what it is. David likes to surprise us. So it's coming soon, like really, really soon. Okay, everybody?
Okay, so that pretty much wraps it up. On the bottom of the newsletter, we have our quick access URLs. We have the primary ones and some other important ones. And I just want to remind you that whenever you enroll a new brand partner, we invite you to send them a copy of the latest newsletter, have them scroll down to the bottom and click on the join our mailing list and get them plugged into the regular weekly notices that go out.
And under other important resources, number 9, the Dr. Nicholas YouTube, he reminded me that he did this because of me, because he kept saying the same thing over and over again. I said, why don't you make a YouTube channel and do some short videos? And I recommend everybody go to that YouTube channel, watch all of those videos so you can become a masterful patcher to help people relieve pain. There's some great videos. They're 1 and 2 minutes long. Maybe one of them's a little longer, but you will get educated by the master. He's probably patched more people than anyone in the whole company. And he's a chiropractor and his wife is a chiropractor, but he has fallen in love with network marketing and he's fallen in love with the lifestyle. And he wants to be on all the trips like the rest of us.
So that kind of brings us in for a wrap here a little bit early. We try and keep these calls under 30 minutes and we have 4
job.
minutes to spare, but it's going to be an action-packed call next week. We'll probably run over a little bit because we have so many top field and corporate leaders going to be joining us. So sure to mark your calendar, plug in with us next Monday evening, and plug into all of our calls live or in a replay if you can, our webinars. And we're so grateful for each and every one of you. And just a point of reference that every time David spoke to us over on the cruise, he just expressed his gratitude to us. Every time we tell David how grateful we are for him, he says, to the contrary, I am so grateful for you because without you, all of the brand partners, there would be no LifeWave. He really gets that. He really appreciates us. So we really have a wonderful servant leader at the head of our company. And he espouses the values and principles that lay the foundation for really a long-lasting legacy company.
Well, thanks for being with us tonight. Love to all.
We love you all. Bye-bye.